Hello and welcome to Motors for the Mass, and today we have a new Royal Enfield, a rival Rosa, a new addition to the 800 Suzuki range and the full qjmotor UK range. So let's roll the intro and get cracking. So, the Royal Enfield Himalayan has been a big hit in all its guises, the 400cc, the 411 and the 450, but people have always screamed for more. Well, Royal Enfield have answered, and now, alongside their electric Himalayan, they are producing or developing the 750 Himalayan. Although they haven't stated exactly what it's going to be called, there are a lot of rumours stating it will be the 750 Himalayan. It appears to use the bored-out version of their 47 brake horsepower parallel twin 648cc engine, but there's nothing concrete in terms of power, price or release date yet for the new 750. So let's watch this space for more news on it. It does hint at having a 19-inch front wheel rather than a 21-inch and a 17-inch rear wheel, but brakes, suspension, etc. is still as yet unknown. I feel this is something that will sell unbelievably well as long as they've got the power right and the style of bike right. And by the looks of these photos, it seems they're pretty much onto it. Quite keen to get my hands on this and see what it looks like. So, as I say, watch this space. We'll see what comes in the future. And now the Rosas appear to have something to rival the maniacs on their super fast bikes, having been given a £30,000 213 brake horsepower Ducati Panigale V4S. The purpose of it, however, is to use through their Bike Safe program, a program that's been running for the past 7 years, and it is designed to help people that have already passed their test in advanced motorcycle training. Ducatis have been used before, so this is nothing new in terms of power, just price. And as a track-based program, they won't be chasing you down the M1. It's designed to help people ride better and safer. Or is it going to give people who have a powerful bike a lot more confidence to ride faster? You decide. So then, on to Suzuki. They've been pretty successful with their GSX S and GSX R with the 800cc engine. Well, now they're adding to that with the GSX T and the GSX TT. Using the same 82 horsepower engine, I'm imagining a mix of between the V-Strom 800 and the GSX as a fared touring bike, giving perhaps that Honda VFR vibe. I imagine the T will be a lighter tour and the TT will be the upgraded version with trick bits like heated seat and heated grips and a larger screen, things like that. However, we will have to wait and see what they come up with, as there's no true designs yet, as it's only just been talked about. So then, on to qjmotor. I've mentioned this in videos before. They are a huge manufacturer as part of the massive Geely group, and they've been distributing bikes in various guises around the world for quite a few years. Well, now, as a dedicated manufacturer, qjmotor is in the UK. They're being distributed through a company officially called Moto73, and they've got their website up and running, but there's not a huge amount of details yet, apart from the fact that they are releasing 16 different models. That's quite a lot to launch with, but only a small amount of what they do overall. And it's not just little bikes, it's some big serious stuff too, as well as the mid-range bikes as well. They are adventure bikes known as SVT, naked bikes known as SRK, sports bikes known as SRKR, cruisers known as SRV, learner legals, commuters and scooters. So let's have a look at their launch lineup of 16 bikes with some prices and a couple of details. So it seems they are aiming to cover every style and every cc range in the UK and be either on par or quite a bit below their competitors' prices. It's all very new for the UK, so dealers are still being sought. And I am having to stop every few seconds to blow my nose, so I apologise for pauses in the video, but there you go. Hay fever season, what can I tell you? It's really annoying. However, they do have over 100 dealers already, and they plan to have 7,000 bikes in stock in the UK at any one time, and a massive UK-based warehouse full of parts. So something to keep an eye on, and have a look very closely at those bikes as soon as possible. So stay tuned for more updates on that in the future. Now, I've got more news coming on the BSA Scrambler. I'm waiting for that to come in so I can get my hands on that and do a comparison view with the Royal Enfield Bear 650. That'll be quite a good video, so stay tuned for that one. Also, I've got the Zontis 703F coming up, so stay tuned for that as well. And that's all I've got, so don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Click the notification bell for more uploads, and I will see you very soon. So until next time, please ride and drive carefully, but have fun. Bye-bye.